What is up, everyone? I'm still JJ Manimaster to this day, and this is the first pick video of the year. Probably the only one for a while because I haven't had enough time to do videos recently, which I apologize due to the fact that I've been focusing way too much on college work. But I'm back in action, and I do have another big video coming soon. Not too long to what it is. Not to mention, I did see Super Mario Bros. Movie. It was actually really good. Which I have posted my review of it. Also made a face review at some point on Instagram, so you want to see that, definitely let me know. But anyway, that episode we are doing pick a video. I have a lot of stuff here to show you, so we're just gonna jump straight to it. Also, before that, I got a lovey-dovey. He's not our dog, but his name is Notch. He is so freaking good. He's gonna be joining us for this video, But oh my god, I just cannot tell how good he is. But anyway, let's get it all checked. Anyway, we're gonna do the usual. This is all the side on the right is not so good stuff, and then everything else is like the good stuff. It's a lot to say, but anyway, let's get started with Game Boy Color. This is actually sort of Game Boy line, but not really. This is both Game Boy and Game Boy Color, mostly Wii stuff. One of them I go check on the Quim sale. But for Game Boy Color, we got. I don't know if you can see that, but Mickey's Racing Challenge. And then for Game Boy, we got NBA All-Star Challenge 2. Oh god. Soda. Yeah, just go on. And with the I got him with the manual. Heard the game's not very good though. Miss Pac-Man. And by the way, no, I'm not editing that part out with the whole. I'm actually not feeling that great right now, but allergies are coming very soon, so just gotta deal with it. Not for instance, Tokyo Comic Con's coming out, which I'm very excited for. Anyway, I'm running on Mickey's Dangerous Chase. Which this is not a super expensive game, but I actually have seen one play of this game. And so it's actually a game I really want to try. Unfortunately, these do not have this case protected, so because of that, these games will be going in the closet of doom until I can get one. Once I get one, then I will add them to the shelf. Hopefully for this one as well, because I really want to. Anyway, let's move on to some Atari stuff. Again, nothing too crazy. I actually do want to get. There's actually one Atari game I would love to get a hold of. That's Star Trek for the Atari. It's made by Sega. First, supposed to be really good. Anyway, we got Breakout. These next year Atari suggestions games, by the way. Jungle Hunt. I'm probably just gonna throw it in my collection. This is a big one. Pitfall, which is a classic game made by Activision. There have been many sequels to come, but this is the one that started it all. Pretty cool. And this is Atari 7800 game, which I don't have any Atari 7800 games, so I might as well put those in the collection. Pole Position 2, which is pretty cool. So anyway, so next I got one PS2 game, which is unfortunately this is a horrible piece of shit, but I'm glad to have it because I've been looking for this one for a while. It's like a Classics collection. What's actually really cool is that this game comes with Outrun, Space Harrier, Virtual Racing, Monaco GP, 10R, Golden Axe, Collins, Bonanza Bros, and Anna Syndrome. It's actually a cool collection. Unfortunately, the frame rate is horrible, so I do not recommend it the slightest. And if I can move this, there you go. I'm gonna make it short and sweet. I got a couple Super Nintendo things. Box with Busted Move. This does not have the card in the game. This is just the box. And the card only for Saturday Night Sandmasters. This is definitely an uncommon one. Oh, there you go. This is definitely an uncommon one. And this is one actually I've been looking for a while, ever since the AVGN review. So I was really excited to mark this one off the list. Very early on, although I won't get the completed box. So I got two Genki games and one original Xbox title. So we got True Crime New York City. I'm still missing the other True Crime game, although I do have Sleeping Dogs, which technically is not part of the True Crime series, but still pretty cool. And of course we got a Big Ticket. I wouldn't say Big Ticket, but I don't see this game very often enough. So I'm really excited to get this one when I can, and that's Evolution Worlds. It's an okay RPG. It's definitely lighthearted, very quirky, fun and quirky, but and of course Winnie is so freaking cute. But again, it's not the best RPG out there. So but I did hear the Dreamcast one's actually version is very good. And I know I have one other Xbox title, but this is definitely an uncommon one. King of Fighters Neo Wave. Actually, the game I actually really want to play. I have never owned a King of Fighters game before, and I got this off eBay, but that's because I wanted to get this game now when I can, before it becomes a $100 game in the future. It is a $100 game. I mean, yeah, I could have got Big Man Base Computer Box or for $75 or charged it, whatever the game was for Chinese PS1, but I'm still glad I got this game because I don't see this game very often. Pretty cool. Anyway, I got 3 Sega Genesis games, so let's go on to those. I got X-Men. This is actually the game that you actually need to do a specific trick in order to beat it. There's actually an episode. There was actually an episode of a series I actually watched a lot on YouTube called Now in the 90s, which actually just talked about this game. So I will definitely be linking to that video in the description down below because it's an awesome video and it's actually an awesome series. Also, I'm from someone that doesn't get a lot on YouTube, that doesn't get a lot of credit nowadays, Pro Jared. So definitely check that series out, and I'll link the episode in the description down below. I already posted it in the community tab. And Predator 2. Alright, so I got a story to tell about this one on one of the games you'll see. This and I think a few other games or something. This is one of them. I actually worked out a couple of trades actually. I don't have the second trade with me, but I have shipped my game with the second trade, but this is one of the trades I worked out with my buddy Lewis. I traded him the Wolfia 2 computer box, which I don't have Wolfia 2 anymore. But that's what it was in really bad shape of its own right, so, and this is one of the games I got. Don't worry, there's a big one coming up that you'll see in just a minute, but I've not played this one. I have seen gameplay of it from, again, not in the 90s. From Editor Dylan. It looks like a very cool game, so I'm really recommend checking it out. And this game I was actually playing this game not too long ago. This is I don't want to say an uncommon one, but I don't see this game very often, and that's Mickey Mania. Now the story about this is that I actually got this from Facebook Marketplace score. I got this for $5. Now, funny enough, I accidentally messed up and thought that I paid $5 and turns out I paid it to the wrong apartment complex. But luckily I was able to resell it something to make the money back. So this was still $5. You know, technically it should be for $10. It was still $5. 5 or 10. It's still a good deal anyway because this usually sells for more than that computer box. And yes, it is complete. I'll show you right here. Also, if that card is legit. Let me take out the card first. Sure. Does anyone know if this card is legit? If this card is legit, I don't know. This thing looks well faded. So if anyone knows if this card is legit, then let me know in the comments down below. We'll have to hear it. Alright, so we got some PS4 games next. These are some awesome titles. I'm really looking forward to adding to the collection. We got Blood and Truth, PSVR game. Friday the 13th, the game. This game I actually picked up with touring around not so long ago. What's the game? Oh, Disney Classic Games and The Lion King. There's also the Disney Classic Games collection, which I do want to pick up. That goes to Jungle Book and the Super Nintendo version of Aladdin. Love to get that. Anyway, we got Marvel Spider-Man, Tokyo and Kiwami, Mafia Definitive Edition. This game is awesome. I actually beat this game not too long ago, and this game is just so freaking good. This was actually my favorite game I played and beaten this year until another game I just recently beat not too long ago. And which you'll see in a little later on, but this is one of the games that's easily my top 5 favorite games I played and beaten this year. It's a limited run title, and that's Blaster Master Zero, which is such an amazing game. I absolutely love it. And this is limited run games release number 345, which is awesome. And yes, it is complete. I do want to get Boss Master 0, 2, and 3. But this is still pretty cool. And the big one, another big one off the list, Warrior Princess and the Blind Prince. Now, this game did receive a reprint from what's the fucking I think we're gonna run to the reprint. That's it, man. I don't know, but this is definitely an uncommon one, and definitely happy to have it. So next up we got 360 and Wii. I'm actually gonna combine them together, just save some time. Because I actually have one uncommon game for the Wii, which I actually got as a gift. Another one from my friend Dio, which is thanks a lot, man. He's the one who gave me Q before, by the way. If you haven't seen that pick video, it was a short one, but still pretty good. We got Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon for children. Now, the reason why I picked this up, this is actually a condition upgrade, and also comes with has the manual, because my previous copy was actually missing the manual. Unfortunately, this one does have a little bit of a crack right there, but it is still a condition upgrade because my one was horrible. It was really bad. So I was really excited to upgrade that one when I can. I don't want Notch decides to come down there. Well, it's fine. At least you got to see him. Anyway, we got Dictionary Ultimate Edition. This is factory sealed. Let's see what I mean. Anyway, we got Locksmith pair, and this is the one that does not come with a double pack, where it comes with Go Batman as well. So it's actually really cool. And I also have the other one that comes with that. Grease Dance. I love Grease, the original Grease. I've not seen the sequel because I heard the sequel is horrible, but this is actually a video game adaptation of the movie, and it's not even as good as the movie. The movie's so damn good. Even that, not to mention, they just did a commercial. T-Mobile did a commercial with John Travolta that actually references the movie. It's actually really cool. No, I initially wouldn't like, but it's actually, like I said, it's really cool. And the other one I picked up was Cubed. Unfortunately, this is a horrible compilation. Well, always horrible to my expertise because there's a lot of input lag, and I, for the life of me, cannot figure out what getting some of these games to work. So if anybody knows what they can do for this one, let me know. Anyway, now moving on to the Wii titles, we got Disney Sing It, Just Dance 3, which is probably going to go on the cost it down. Now Give Me Some Remix. I actually did have Now Give Me Some Mega Man. I actually traded that one in because it was in really horrible shape. Actually, I take it back. I sold that one, and I actually wouldn't want to get that one back and get it complete. This is complete, which is a good thing. But unfortunately, that's coming out the downside, and it's got a little tear right there, so it's gonna need an upgrade. But that's okay because I wish I got the manual instead of having no manual at all. Otherwise, I would have sold it. So it's going in the collection. We got Trauma Center's Second Opinion. This is actually the last Trauma Center game that I was missing on the Wii. So now I have all the Trauma Center games. I do want to finish this game because it is an awesome game. But at the same time, that fucking bomb mantle mission can eat my fucking dick. I hate that mission so much. Like yeah, you have to freaking dismantle a bomb, and 2 mistakes when you're doing the white part of it, and then after you have to start the entire mission all over again. It's absolutely ridiculous. So annoying. And of course, with the Wii, another big ticket off the list. This is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Not as rare as the the PS2 version, but still an uncommon one. I'm very happy to have. Actually, this is now a rare one because of the announcement of a new Budokai Tenkaichi game. I was hoping Dio would have the second one, but he didn't. But still happy to have this, and thanks a lot. Thanks Dio for the hookup. Anyway, now we got the last of the Zone, and that's PS3. So we got Man in 08. And I know Man in 08, it's got the last episode on it. What they do. Final Fantasy 13. Happy to have the PS3 version of Final Fantasy 13. And the thing about Final Fantasy 13 is that I have it on the Xbox 360, this is complete. Oh, hang on, this has a code. I'm not gonna show the code, but was probably expired. But anyway, the thing about Final Fantasy 13 is that I'm not gonna. But something with this game, I'm not gonna play it on with 360, I'm actually gonna play this game on PS3. So have it on PS3, so now I can actually play it, which is awesome. Sonic Generations. I love Sonic, and this is definitely an awesome one to get on PS3. I actually found this at a thrift store for $3, which is a good thing. Seeing that this game sells for 15 to 17, 18, so it's pretty cool. And I got this one with trade credit. J-Stars Victory Versus. Plus, it's definitely, this is the type of game I actually really want to try out, but it's just I don't think I'll have the time. No, God, I'm actually really a little bit sick today, but that's okay. Anyway, we got more Storm Apocalypse, which is definitely one I really want to try. I know the Pacific Rift, which is a really good game, but the third one is there's the one I also need. We got Amazing Spider-Man. Not as rare, actually, maybe I take that back. Not the rarest Spider-Man game out there, but not one I see very often. And these two, also those two games actually got via the trade, which is very cool. And finally for the PS3, another big ticket game coming one off the West. Metallica is here. Guitar Hero Metallica, awesome game, badass freaking band. But a good badass freaking game. Although it isn't an uncommon one, because guitar games are actually starting to get very pricey. Other than the one I'm still looking for is Guitar Hero Wars of Rock. I'm actually looking for the Wii version of that one, so I could actually play it. Because I never was able to get a full one. I need to get on the 60 curses. Anyway, let's move on to the Switch. I don't got 3 Switch games, but I actually got a very uncommon one actually. That I'm gonna be marking off the way, so I'll also get that on the way. Hey, I'm actually getting really tired. We got Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. We're sorry about that one. So I actually got this and Just Dance 3 from my friend Jordan. I'll get the one for $20, which is really good. So this ended up being 15. Not too sorry because of the fact that this game sells twice than what I paid for it, which is 15, so it's really cool. This game is actually kind of crazy. Pokemon Violet. I've wanted to play this one for a while, because my brother has a digital Wii. I'm a huge Pokemon fan, and I actually got this for $15. I actually almost had to sell this game to my friend, my housemate Willie, because he was missing this one. But luckily his mom was able to get this one back, so get it for him properly, so I was able to get this one to probably add it into the collection without any problem. So happy to have this one, and I do look forward to playing this one. And this is a crazy one. This is definitely a rare one, and I actually cannot believe how much I paid for this game, what this game actually goes for. Minecraft Story Mode Season 2 on Switch. Now, this game goes for $80 to $100 complete in box. And is it the code? No, it's not. I can show it. It is complete. And this game, I actually paid $5 for this game. Now, I actually did not know what this game was going for, but I think it was around, I thought this game was around 20 to 30, but it's actually going for 100. Look at the price it's going for now, it's actually crazy. Anyway, we went down to a few more systems left. I'm trying to keep it short for you guys, and I told you I'd keep it short. And I'm about to say it again, but that's okay. And I'm just going to do it, baby, and continue on. So I got some free PSP games, so let's get those really quick. Monster Hunter Freedom, another awesome Capcom title. And it's complete. Monster Hunter Awesomeness. This is actually the first one on in the series that's actually remade for PSP. Not to mention the second one was actually played for RPG Quest by one of my Twitch buddies, Mandel. So it's really cool. I won't call him Twitch buddy, but I watch him on Twitch. It's actually from Canada, which is very cool. Metal Slug Anthology and Metal Slug Double X. Now, this is actually one of the worst. This is actually one of the worst games I played this year because there's so much input lag. But it's one I've actually been wanting for a while because I'm a huge Metal Slug fan. And Metal Slug Double X is definitely a big ticket one off the list, so I'm very happy to have this one. Unfortunately, there is a problem with this one. It is complete, but as you can possibly tell, you may not be able to tell, but this thing does not attach very easily, so it's gonna be a little difficult to get this one. attached. But happy to have this one. This is an uncommon one. And of course, Theo's the best freaking character ever. I love Theo. He's my favorite character to play as. Anyway, a couple RPGs on the PSP that I'm marking out the West. We got Gunger, which I'm actually currently playing this game at the moment. It's actually a pretty interesting game. It's not worth paying the $60 this game commands, but it's still a pretty good game. Actually, I'd say that it's a really good game. It's actually made by Sting. And of course, Sting makes some really interesting games, so very happy to mark this one off the list. And another uncommon game. This is really like the 6th or 7th uncommon game that I have for you today. It's absolutely crazy. But Wild Arms XF, which is now counts the 8th uncommon game. Oh my god, there's so many uncommon games with you guys today. But anyway, yeah, Wild Arms XF. Definitely happy to mark this one off the list. I never see this game in the wild, so pretty cool. Anyway, so we're gonna move on to the PlayStation 1. Actually, my bad. Take it back. We're gonna do GBA first before we do PlayStation 1. So let me just. I don't got 3 GBA titles, so I gotta make this quick. So this was not very too special. Wizzy McCarty, Homecoming Havoc, and this is actually Factory Sealed. I have no plans on playing this game, so it's gonna remain Factory Sealed. And this one's actually kind of crazy. This one's really crazy. This is actually Will's copy, but I've actually never seen this game. And you're not going to believe how much I paid for this game, and I got rid of the sticker. Super Robot Tyson Original Generation. And what's actually crazy is that I actually paid $16 for this game. I am not fucking joking. I had a book off. And this game usually goes for $45 to $50. And I'm just crazy. Every time I'm back in New York City from Traditions, I actually end up going to book off and I actually caught them slipping. So sorry, book off. Got caught you slipping. Same thing with this one. Final Fight 1. This is another. This new one. I don't want to say uncommon, because usually this one, it's not super rare, but it's not super common either. But this is actually completed boxed, and I've never seen this game in the wild, so it's actually really cool to get this one when I can. And it's actually made by Capcom. And this completed box, this usually goes for $70 to $80. But game wise, eBay sold was this game for $95 to $100. So this is actually around $100 game. So it's pretty cool. Now let's do PlayStation 1. So I got 5 PS1 titles. I actually got a couple uncommon ones I'm marking off the list, so which actually really goes to get this one out of the way. Bust a Move 99. Fear Effect. Heart of Darkness, which is a fantastic game. It's actually made by, I think this is made by the same guy who made, I think the game's name is Quaymates or something, I'm not sure. But I actually got Ultra Episode 9 in the 90s, but it's an awesome game. It's actually not one I need a lot of practice with, but still very cool. And I got 2 pretty rare ones here that I'm marking off the list, which I'm very happy to have. Diablo. And Phantom Hearts 2. So another Konami title off the West, and it's actually one this is one I've never seen in the wild, and so I was really excited to get this one when I can. I don't have Phantom Hearts 1, but again, I've never seen Phantom Hearts 2, so I'm really excited to get it. Unfortunately, it's actually one of the worst games I ever played, one of the worst RPGs I ever played, so we're not going to talk about it. I'll do a review on Instagram once I actually get around to beating it. If I ever episode 2. Your mom's. If I ever get around to beating Phantom Hearts 2, I'll do a review. There. Did I say it right? No, I didn't. But I'm going to continue on, baby, because I need to get through this. Anyway, which one was on, by the way? So next up, I got 3DS, DS, and then 1 NES games, and after that, we are done. So we got Animal Crossing New Leaf. This is actually a Black Label copy. Okay, so I was really excited to get this one when I can. It's not a Super Smash game. I had this Nintendo Switch version, but did not have a Black Label copy. And you probably notice a theme here. The Lego Movie video game. Tetris Access, Disney Magical World 1 and 2. I actually just played Disney Magical World 1, and it's actually a pretty good game. Actually, not that it's not really that good, but I heard Disney Magical World 2 is a lot better. Speaking of terrible games, Marvel Superstars, this is not a good game. And I actually just saw the recent Scott the Waz episode, which I leave that episode in the description down below. It's an awesome episode. But yeah, I did see Scott the Waz's episode on this game. I actually saw it before I even got this game, so it is complete. So happy to mark another one off the list. Happy to mark another Mario game off the list. And this is one I don't see very often, so it's very cool. Of course, we got Mega Man Legacy Collection. This is actually a really awesome compilation because it's kind of weird that I actually brought this to the 3DS, but it's actually really cool. So this is the version I beat Mega Man 2 for the first time, and I was really excited to beat Mega Man 2. I've been wanting to beat Mega Man 2 for a while. I actually tried to do a Let's Play Mega Man 2 on my channel before it ended up not working out. But so glad I didn't, because now I ended up beating the game. All the bosses, the wild stages were very difficult, but it's still an awesome game. And an awesome compilation to boot. Speaking of fantastic games, The Legend of Zelda, the Week Between Worlds. This is actually almost technically the last of the game I needed. I say technically because the real last one I need is Hyrule Warriors Legends, so I got the one where we know. We also got Dragon Ball Z Extreme Budokan. This game I've never seen, and I feel like this is actually a funny game to not want to be able to talk about, mostly because this game, your mom's. This game could get overlooked because of Dragon Ball FighterZ. It's actually the prequel to Dragon Ball FighterZ. So no, I actually kind of need to play this and beat it before I play Dragon Ball FighterZ. So I'm sure we're going to get this. And happy to mark these on 3 off the list. These are definitely going up in price and getting much more difficult to find. We got Fancy Life. And unfortunately, oh wait, let me get back to this one. This one's actually missing the manual, unfortunately. So if anybody has a manual for this one, let me know. Probably the second 3D game I know that's missing a manual. Curses. And these two games are crazy. I cannot believe how rare these two games are getting. But these are both rare ones, and I'm going to mark those two off the list. We got Guardian Mamba 2. This is definitely a rare one, and I have never seen this game in the wild. So I was really excited to mark it off the list. Unfortunately, I have no plans on playing it, but it is complete. So that's a big one, and this one's even bigger. Cookie Mama 5. Bon Appetit. This is actually a mama game this is actually probably the hardest mama game to find in any of the series. So I've never seen this game in the wild, so I was happy to mark this one off the list. And once again, it is complete. I actually have played this game. It's pretty cold. I don't understand why the mama has to smile a lot. I guess she's the probably most happiest character ever, but she's also annoying. Anyway, got a few DS titles, one NES title, and after that we are done. So we got Planet Puzzle Week, Kirby Superstar Ultra. Okay, this is a kind of crazy one. I'm happy to have this game. This is a fantastic game, but look at the spine for this game, and you'll know something wrong. My copy. Oh wait, there we go. My copy looks a little bit funky. Yeah, so I don't know why. I mean, it's way harder to tell in person. But it definitely looks a little funky. This is a legit case, a legit artwork. If you just let me know, I think I would appreciate it. Because I mean, it definitely has the DS. This might be a second print or something. I don't know. It's definitely feels a lot white. You got WarioWare DIY. This game is also fantastic. This is hands down a game I used to have. I traded it into a game store because I didn't like it. I haven't found it since until recently when I actually worked on another trade, a small trade with my friend Lewis, but same person trade I got this game. But this is one I've been looking for a very long time, and it's another uncommon one. It's actually getting up there in price, so So excited to get it when I can. And that game is The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, which is a fantastic game. I actually just beat this game not too long ago, which is actually amazing that I actually was able to beat the Zelda game just in time. So I was very happy to mark this one off the list. And it's actually a fantastic game in its own way. And finally for the DS, this is another rare one. Very happy to have this one. In my years of collecting, I have never, ever in a million years run across this game. I worked at flea markets, I worked at thrift stores, I worked at game stores, I worked everywhere. I could not find this game. I was about to get this game on eBay. It turns out the eBay prices were really high for this one. That is until my friend Dio. He actually hooked me up. He said he'll give this game to me, which is just crazy. So for getting this game for free, I have one of the hardest games to find on DS. This would definitely make my top 10 rarest DS games out there, and that's Electroplankton. Which was it's actually an interesting experiment, but it's not worth paying the money that this game goes for. So, and yes, I know about this game being a stage in Super Smash Bros. But I'm very, very happy to finally have this game and mark it off the list. This is crazy. And finally, the last game for today. This is a game. This is the big one that I traded the Wolfia 2 for. This is definitely uncommon. This is definitely a super hard one to find. And this game, this is actually a much better shape than the Wolfia 2. But again, I have never seen this game complete in box, and with this one out of the way, I pretty much can focus on the last on the 3 on NES, and then I have to have all 3 on NES complete in box, which is absolutely crazy. So without further ado, I give you guys Batman: Return of the Joker, complete in box. Yes, very happy to have this game, and that's my best Joker laugh, but. Yes, I'm very happy to have this game. This is a game that I don't see very often, and this is definitely the hardest of the. I'm talking about Movie Returns. This is the hardest to find, but this is one of the harder ones to find. This is probably the most expensive NES title I own now, which is why I have it in the box right there. But yes, super happy to have this one. But yeah, that's it. That's it for today, cause I told you I'd keep it short this time. So I'm gonna stop it here to make it more shorter. I'm JD the Mind Master. Keep you guys having a great time, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.